gonna let you guys argue, bro. Here you go. She said call her up and she wants to say some shit to you. Then let her go ahead, Jay.
But
Okay.
it's not me like attacking women.
Hey,
it's not attacking
be
women.
professional,
Like
though.
it could be a
It's
man,
a
I would do
lady,
the
bro.
same shit.
I think something you need to also think about is as a company, we get a margin. So if it's posted for a certain rate, us brokers only get accepted to maybe bargain $200 to $300. It's not us. We don't run the show. We might make you get the connection, but it's not the money in our pocket that we can just say, yeah, man, I'll give you an extra 600. I understand. I mean, I was a driver. I was a driver for 7 years. I get exactly what you mean. This shit's not easy. We get a pie piece of the pie. We know that. We know how the game goes. I mean, I work for Magellan. It doesn't mean I have Magellan's money in my pocket to say, yeah, I got you. I'll take this 1,200 load for $1,800. Bro, I'm not stupid. I know 45,000 pounds is fucking heavy. I'm not stupid.
Yeah, but you said
It's
you get
not
paid,
me.
you said you get paid 6%,
No,
right?
so
Hey,
I'm not
down there,
saying it's
killer,
you.
dude.
So I
Stop
mean,
yawning in the chat.
if it's FTL, I get 20% of that load I sell, or it's 6%
Wait, of the
for
load or of the
half.
profit you're talking about?
I get, if there's a $200 in the middle that I got to save for the company, I get 6% of that. I don't get 6% of the big number. I get if
Not
if
the
it's
gross, the
if it's
profit.
posted for 1,400 and it goes for 12, that leaves 2 for Magellan. I get 6%.
Yeah, but you don't know
of
Magellan could
200.
have 2,000 in it, but you don't know then, right? Is that what you're trying to say?
Right. I'm
Okay.
only seeing so much. If I get to see it posted, I only get to negotiate maybe $200 to $300. So when people come in and they're asking for $600 and $800 more because it's 45,000 pounds, doesn't mean I mean it's justified. I get it. It's your equipment. It's your body. I get it. But
Yeah,
I
so
don't
she doesn't even
have
see what the real
access.
number is, Happy. That's what she's trying to say. So like,
No. Yeah, listen, I'm not saying that she's the one deciding the
you
rate.
did. You're like
I'll- no, I said
women
people
like you
like
that ruin
people. I
the
said brokers
industry.
like her
Yeah,
and
that's what you said. You
companies
called
like
her out by
Magellan.
her
I said and
directly.
companies like Magellan.
Oh, but
And
But
I mean,
listen,
it's a
maybe
huge,
Magellan's.
it's a
I
huge
guess their system works
controversy right
different.
now.
But
I mean, there was a
all
whole
right, so
semi that did a whole U-turn and killed a family. Ever since, fraud's a big thing. People steal loads. I mean, it's all for insurance at this point. I mean, it's good to want to pay the driver what they deserve, but I don't think people are seeing the big picture and what goes in it to fuck the company too. I mean,
The big
this guy
picture is
Bobby,
that
he's
there's
showing the percentage of what's red,
Wait,
what
let her finish,
what's
bro.
tight,
Then you can
what's
go ahead.
loose. So I mean, you have to keep up with, not only these very tight areas, these very loose areas. It's so many things that play into it. And I mean, like I said, I'm a former driver. I get exactly where you're coming from. It's maintenance on your vehicle. It's your time. It's your sweat and tears of sitting there waiting for a work-in for 6 hours. We get it. But I mean, at the end of the day, me as Bree, I'm not Magellan. You know what I mean? Like I still have to
what
feed my
gives
kids
Magellan
too.
the
I'm
right to
not
do
sitting
what they're
here
doing.
Wait,
flooding out
go ahead.
drivers
Go
to
ahead,
make
Jay
it
Nuts, bro.
happen.
Sorry.
What gives Magellan the right to do what they're doing, or any, for that matter, any broker to do? Not broker, but broker companies. There's smaller companies like smaller broker companies that are gouging these drivers, the owner operators. And the biggest issue is the companies that are fly by night. They've got 15 DOT numbers, and just like the guy that had the accident that killed the people, that company shut that down. They're going to get sued, but they're just going to switch insurance and get rid of that DOT number, go to another DOT number, and they'll be back up. And I'm sure they're probably back open already.
Wait,
And they're
but
taking these cheap
but are we
loans.
talking about brokers or are we talking about carriers now? They're switching DOT now. I'm confused now. Where we just
Well, I
took a
got off
U-turn.
subject. I apologize for that. But what I'm saying is that's the type of company that's taking this cheap freight and allowing these brokers to get away with that. I wouldn't take anything that was less back in the day when I drove 10 years ago. I wouldn't take anything that was under $10 a mile, but I was hauling oversized stuff as well. So, like, a lot of it has to do with these larger companies allowing cheap freight, is what I guess I should say. So the cheap freight backlashes to everyone.
So I think a big part of the dynamic that a lot of people are not understanding, especially if they're new to the truck world or if they're oldies, a big thing that people I don't think will take into account is, yes, we are the middleman. So like Magellan has a contract with P&G, Procter and Gamble, right? So it's a thing where If we get it from Procter and Gamble, they get a hold of us and they say, "Hey, we're gonna sell this load to you for $3,400." So from there, Magellan decides what they want to post it on the load board for. So yeah, they could have gotten 3,400 for that load, but they're probably only going to post it for 1,900. That's not really on me to know, because when I see a margin, that's just what they let me see. That's what they put in the
So
system.
you're basically you're just a
So
carrier up.
yeah,
But it's
I'm the
still a
middle.
problem, though.
Well, just
So
like
Right?
when
But would you agree it's a problem?
yeah, it's definitely a fucking problem. I mean, I've sat here and said it a few times. I've been a driver, dude. Like I'm now here in Magellan. I'm a week one in as not being a driver. I decided to stop driving.
How
So I
long have you
was an
been
overnight
working for
driver.
Magellan?
I've been with Magellan for 2 weeks now. So I'm just now learning this system and how it works and not being a driver. And I can tell you it is a fucking shit show. I mean, I literally had a load sit in front of me to go 20 miles, but it was a 6 hour, you had to wait 6 hours to deliver it. And it was $250. So that driver would fucking sit and lose money to make $250 to take something 20 miles up the road. Yeah, it sounds like easy money, but you're sitting for 6 hours. There's no part of me that even wants to sell that load. It's a fucking joke. I get it.
yeah, it's
So,
wild. It's wild.
what's the solution? Like, how do you fix it? How do you fix companies like Magellan? You're working for them, you know, like you're getting up on, like, you're a representative, right, of
She
Magellan.
can't.
Technically.
I mean,
She can't.
there's
She
nothing really
can't.
to
They'll
justify. I'm literally a hamster to a million in this company. So I mean, what do I
right.
say matter? You know what I mean? The most I can do is negotiate the best that I can. And if I make my way up into the company, then that means that I might be able to have more standing room to say, hey, this might need a little bit more money. But at the end of the day, if I'm only seeing 10 cents and I can only offer a nickel, that only leaves me a nickel too. You know what I mean? So it's like ultimately I'm still only given a certain amount of money at the end of the day and a certain amount of leverage. There's nothing me, as little me in this company, that can do.
Well, can't you go
So
back
if
to the
Magellan
to
does
the
Right. The only
customer
thing you
rep?
can do is quit and go somewhere else.
Yeah, but can't you go to customer up and ask for more money? So you got a carrier that wants more money.
Absolutely. If it sits there long enough, I mean, you will have somebody come across and be like, yeah, man, I've been sitting in New Orleans for 12 hours. I'm ready to go. You know, they're going to be desperate. And just because it pissed you off doesn't mean the next guy
No, I'm
that's
saying
from
like if a
Hobby
carrier asks
Bubblegum
you for
will
more
take it.
money since you can't see it, but then also because you're the carrier up, so obviously above you is the customer up, the person who actually got the freight. Which obviously like different people have different accounts, right? Because they're not house accounts; they're different customer ups accounts. So wouldn't you be asking that customer up to try to get some more money for the carrier?
Absolutely. But it also is like I said, if it sits there and doesn't sell, then
Are
that's
you
one
allowed
thing.
to call the customer?
Well, there's an account manager. It's one more person above me. It would be their call. They are the person that contacts the carrier.
Oh my God! Somebody just got hit by a car.
Wait, like actually
Jesus Christ,
physically?
that lady back there. Yeah,
That's not good.
she was walking across the street. She
We
got
should
hit.
probably make sure they're all right. Instead of
Well,
chatting up
I
on
can't.
TikTok Live, just watching somebody die in the middle of the street.